Good to see you, man. How you been doing?
I've been doing good. It's been real good.
It's been, what, 6 months or so since we've seen each other?
Yeah, it's been a good time.
And you've been what have you been up to? How have things been going? How's work been going?
Work's been alright. Just trying to keep my focus and do what I gotta do.
That sounds good. How about the family? How's the wife and the kids?
Family's good. Kids drive me nuts, but
That's what they're supposed to do, right?
right.
And how about relationship with your wife? How's it been going?
It's good. It's good. It's a little rough at times, but adjusting.
And when we met, when we set goals for you, part of that was attending like peer support groups. How have those been going for you?
They've been going real good. I'm getting a lot of stuff from them. You know, I feel like they're helping a lot and some people to relate to.
And like you meet anybody like is a mentor for you, or made any friends in those meetings? People that you can call whenever you need something?
Yeah. I've met quite a few good people in the group. I keep in touch with on a regular basis.
And as far as like your moods, depression that you had, and things you were dealing with, anxiety, and the trouble sleeping you were having when we first met, and medications that you've been on, have they been helping? Have you been seeing your doctor regularly?
Yeah, I definitely feel like they're helping. I still have trouble sleeping at night, but you'll have that.
Dreams?
Yeah.
Still having the dreams?
Dreams and just all the thoughts racing through my head whenever I lay my head down.
Is there anything like in particular that I can help you with at this point that you've been having trouble with? Anything you've been struggling with in particular? Or?
Really just been struggling with sleeping at night. I think that's a big thing. You know, just whenever I lay down, my mind starts racing.
Do you feel like the doctor you're seeing now is able to help you, or do you want me to put you in touch with maybe a different psychiatrist, somebody that you might feel more comfortable with, as far as like anyone, maybe a medication that could help you, or therapy that could help you with that?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I really have a hard time opening up to my doctor now. I don't know what it is. We just don't connect, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's no problem. I can get you information. I have a list of doctors that we can hook you up with. So I'll definitely get you that before you go today. And as far as just your overall mood, like we talked, you said the medications have been helping you. The sleep's been an issue, but like overall, like do you feel like you were, when we first met, you had suicidal thoughts. The depression was serious, and it's understandable, and it's not uncommon for somebody that's gone through what you've gone through. How has that all been, like your moods in general?
Overall, they haven't been too bad. I noticed something like I struggle with I have a short wire. I get like I feel like I snap a little easily. But other than that, I've been feeling much better. I mean,
Is that something that in your support groups it seems common? Like you have other people who experience that, who are in the same situation as you, and you're able to talk with them about it?
yeah, it seems like it's somewhat common. So it's just, I mean, it's gotten better.
That's good.
Yeah, it's just something I gotta work on.
That's good. Well, we'll get you set up with that doctor, or a doctor, whatever one we decide on for you, and you know that you can call me anytime you need anything at all. And I'd like to do another one of these follow-up things with you at some point down the line. I'll give you a call if I don't hear from you, and we can meet up. And like I said, anything at all, if you need anything, let me know, and we'll get you set up. Man, you're doing great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You're doing great.
Appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so this being a follow-up interview, this this client was somebody who I hadn't seen in a while, and who had been doing really well. And basically, my focus in the interview was to just make sure that he was continuing on the same path and working on the goals and plans that we set up in our earlier interviews. I tried to use some of the empowerment strength perspective with him, just to let him know and encourage him that he's been doing well and that he's continuing to do well. And a lot of the questions I asked were just follow-up questions from what I would have what we would have talked about in earlier interviews and goals we would have set in earlier interviews, as far as his relationship with his family and his issues with his PTSD, and basically making sure everything is still on track with the goals that we set out for, and then asking him if there was anything else that I could help him with, and letting him know that I'm here for him if there's anything I can do for him, that I'm always here and that I'll always be available to give him a hand. And